Story number 3. Why is Hollywood hiding musicals? This is just a weird thing that came up that I thought was really interesting, and we'll get into how we feel about musicals in a second. But a lot of the musicals that are coming out aren't being sold as musicals. They're hiding this fact from everybody. The trailer for Wonka, you wouldn't know it's a musical. The trailer for the new Color Purple, you wouldn't know it's a musical. Miraculous on Netflix, Adam Sandler's new animated comedy Leo, musicals, but you wouldn't know. And this goes on and on. I'm looking at the list here, and there's an article from Screen Crush, and one of the things the person says is, I must assume that someone in a corporate boardroom somewhere has determined that audiences don't consider musical numbers to be a selling point for movies these days. And I can attest that's true. Have you noticed this at all, Theo? This phenomenon?
Yes, I have. Do you want to talk about we like them or not, or do you want to save that for the end?
I think they're garbage. Carry on.
Okay. Well, I like them. I actually like them. So there you go.
Oh
So
my
here we
god.
go. Yeah, I
Oh
do.
my god.
It depends. It's like I didn't like them at one time, but we watched the kids and I years ago. We watched The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman, and
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
the songs are
musical?
okay at the time. Yeah, it's a musical.
Oh, I'm
Greatest
taking
Showman.
that off my watch list now.
That so anyway,
Man.
I say that to say that, but it's funny. The first time you listen to a song or the musical, but they do little tricks, right? You ever been to the one song they want you to remember? They'll play that song throughout the movie, like little snippets here and there, like
Oh, yeah.
Frozen. The
Mhm.
Frozen, the one Let It Go. They were playing that. You watch that movie 100 times, like I've had, because I have a daughter. If you hear that the chords for Let It Go at the very beginning of the movie and all the way through. So when the big song comes out, it's there and then it shows up at the end. So anyway, I say all to say is that most of the musicals song numbers, you're like, okay. But the thing is, they become earworms. So when you watch it again and again, then you start knowing the words. And then next, oh, that's a not bad musical. And then recently we went to a sing along where you actually sit in the theater and they had a little bouncing ball at the bottom with the words, and you would sing along when that came up, and the whole theater's just singing, singing along. But anyway, I digress. I like them, but look, man, in marketing, number one, and I think a lot of folks probably feel like you do that they don't like musicals, so that's probably why they're hiding it. The hope is that the songs are so good that people will be like, okay. Now, there's been rumors that people find us a musical and they walk out, but yeah, the ones that give it a shot, they may just be just enough, right, to get them to stay, and so that's what they're hoping for.
I was mad at Sweeney Todd for that one. Um, I went in and yeah, Johnny Depp got me. I was like, "Ooh, you got me." Um, yeah, it's a whole thing, and it's funny. Like you would figure that for the people that like musicals, it's like, hey, the number one smash musical, and sing some songs in the trailer, and people are like, you know what? I need to go sing those songs in the theater with a bunch of other people who like musicals just like me, and they'll go. But that's not the case. And I'm wondering, do people who follow musicals, are they like passing notes to each other? Hey, dog, don't tell anybody, but this is a musical. That's okay. I don't know.
I mean, it was one of those things. Hamilton, I went in completely blind. I saw the actual stage
Mhm.
play when it first came out years ago, and not that far ago. And I was blown away. They're gonna be singing they sing the whole time, singing rap. I mean, you probably sing it by now, but they sing and rap the whole time. And when you go in not knowing that, you like, huh? But you get used to it. You're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
And but you said you didn't like any musicals, Mr. Benja. I'm talking about
That's what I gotta
Singing in
say.
the
Like,
Rain.
I don't
I'm
like
talking
being up
about
musicals. I They're not my favorite genre. There are musicals I like. There was the Carmen
give
hip
me one.
opera. There was that one
Wait, that was deep cut. Oh,
yeah,
MTV with
most Def and,
Beyonce.
yep, I love that. There was the episode of, what do you call it? Buffy. There are a couple of them here and there where I'm like, "Okay, I like this as a musical." In the Marvels, I actually got into the musical scene there. I was like, "Okay,
Mhm.
cool." But for the most part, when I go to a movie, I'm looking for a story, not a musical extravaganza. I'm looking for the plot and the characters, all this to play out. So when I sit down and they're like, they start singing. And this is terrible. My mother hated me for this because I grew up watching opera, and I like opera for what it is. Phantom of the Opera is great. Porgy and Bess is great. Hamilton's probably great as a play. I wouldn't wanna see it as a movie musical. I'd like to
Yeah.
see it as a play. There's that disconnect for me. That's
Oh,
all I got on
oh,
this.
yeah. Go see a musical, guys.
Yeah,
Go listen to
if
Mr. Benja.
if you got your favorite musical that you wanna see me roast, then please send them to me. Catch me
We
at
should do
Mr.
reaction videos of musicals, Mr. Benja. We'll have our faces at the bottom. I'll be like this, and you'll be like,
Oh, man. So, yeah, that's that.